Hello and welcome back to Mercury Farms with Parkera. Today is day 4 of spring. So, a couple of things. We've got a few things to do today. Main things is we need to get our second lot of fertilizer on fields 10 and 11. So 11 over there, and 11 here, 10 there. Now, another thing is, see this wonderful field here, field 20. Wow. Well, let's skip over. I was speaking to Jim the other day, 2 or 3 days ago, and when we last left you anyway, and he was just saying that, you know, it's a lot of work for him now. With his farm, he's, you know, getting on a bit. He's just looking to wind down as much as he can and to help me out. So you'll see here that I own it. We came to a nice little deal. I think I got it for about 43k. Good deal for the field. It's well, the area of the the land area is 1.2 hectares roughly. This is a 0.83 hectare field. We have ploughed. We ploughed it the other day off camera, and as you can see, it needs lime. So what we are going to be doing today is liming this field as well as fertilizing fields 11 and 10. Now, if we get a chance, and that's a big chance, the plan is to put wheat in here. We are looking, I think I've got wheat in here. Let me just double check my, yes, we've been looking at putting in wheat. Yes. So we have been looking at putting in wheat to this field. Be a nice big wheat field, get some hay out of it, get some bales, whatever. The plan. If we get a chance today, we will probably make a start on the seeding. We may just go, you know what, not worth it. There is a nice little truck access. You go down there through and around the end there of field 10. They'll show you on the map anyway where it is. We zoom in here now. So you can see this is obviously it's field 10 and 11 have already got the first level of fertilization. We want to get level 2 on now. Field 20 still needs lime, of course, which I've just told you about. So we can see we have planted, obviously we've planted canola and soybeans. Soybeans in 11, canola in field 10, and field 20 is yet to be planted. Now we go back to calendar, we can see that for wheat or barley, but probably wheat, we've got till the end of day 5 or 6 to get that planted. It would mean not a fertilization, most likely a harvest in late autumn. So we would be pushing it. The temptation is also maybe just to leave it fallow, put some lime on it this year, get that in there, and then next season plant it in and then we got 3 fields running. But if we get the chance within the next day or 2 to get this, ideally get it in today at the latest, day 5, we can then hopefully get it done and it should be ready for harvesting late autumn. So yeah, and as you can see with our canola also, that's quite a good stretch. You can actually harvest that depending on the ground, obviously into winter. And soybeans, we did plant them a bit early, so they're still okay, but they won't really kick in until probably the next couple of days, and then we will be able to plant those in autumn. So it's going to be a very busy autumn anyway. But let's get stuck in what we're going to do today. So we need to basically get a fertilizer spreader so we can get the lime done, and we also need to get, probably looking at spray. I might just keep the same vehicle to do the fertilizer as well as the lime. So we'll do that. We'll jump into the tractor here. Needs a little bit of dirt. Let's get into the iPad and let's book ahead. I'm just leasing for today. Fertilizer, and yeah, we can do solid, and then next time we do a liquid fertilizer. I wanted to do liquid today, but I'm just thinking there's no point getting two different sort of equipment here. So let's just see where we go. Fertilizer technology. I like the Coon, but it does a basic fertilizer. Oh, and we probably stick to the Brendel. What's the difference? Oh, okay, we don't need the bigger one. This can do lime and fertilizer. and so that's why we probably want to do that. We can do the liming today, wash it down, give it a wash, and then probably look at fertilizing. We will make a start on liming, get the lime done, then we can cultivate seed onto field 20, and then field the rest of the fields on the fertilizer. So we'll go ahead and we'll get that leased, I think. Yeah, we're not going to buy that. We'll lease that for today. Now, just for your information, when it comes to leasing, did I get an extension? Oh, I don't need the extension. I could have gone with the 6 meter spreading discs. Anyway, we'll stick with what we've got. Okay, so that's the initial cost. Okay, we pay $1,989 up front, $390 per day. Now this $819 per operating hour. That is per real life operating hour. So if I am running that for an hour in total, we run it for an hour in total over any time, we pay then £819. It's not bad, actually, to be frank with you. So that should be ready to pick up. I believe we got it done. Anyway, let's get into the truck. Might as well put my who's and me what's it's on, and let's go. Now, thanks to all you guys who have been commenting and everything on the last few videos. Really appreciate it. I appreciate the views. This is doing quite well initially. Hope it continues and does grow. Now, Old Lady Plays had a comment to say about the way I was doing my, well, basically going up and down my lines here. Yeah, you know, there's probably, as she pointed out, there would have been a better way to avoid all the collisions. I just go with the flow. You may see over the series I change it, and I just, you know, sometimes it's just a whatever, but I appreciate that. Now, if you can spot me a diagram, DM a diagram if you watch this Old Lady Plays, I will happily do that. But yeah, I know there's definitely better ways we can do this. I just, like I said, sometimes it's just whatever my brain decides to do today. All right, let's hook and around. All right, so this is. We can hook up. Yep, should do us enough. Now, the reason I get out, you may go, we've got to connect the trailer, good, the hose, everything's attached. Now, why I don't get out, why do I get out and do that? Well, that's because of a mod I have. In the actual game itself, I can just go up to it, if I'm close enough to any tool or implement, I can simply just press Q and it will automatically attach. I run a mod which is basically called manual attach mod. I still have to list the rules and all my mods. I will try and get into that, around to that soon. But anyway, that mod means you have to physically get out of your tractor, get close enough, and then you manually attach the cables. So sometimes it's just a simple matter of attaching, you know, the trailer to the tractor. Sometimes you've got other hoses to fill to attach as well. So, you know, it is what it is, and I just like it because it just adds a little bit more to the game for me. But let me know what you're thinking. Now, we are just going for lime today. I've got to, oh gosh. Now you're about to see how good I am, not at reversing trailers. Now, bloody thing is, are we close enough? No. There we go. Okay, so we want fertilizer in here. Yep, sorry, we want lime. We're not going to need heaps. I think we'll stop it at 50%. 4,500. Yeah. This holds. Nah, you know, we'll keep going because we're gonna unload. If there's anything left, we unload it and then we'll wash it out. Yeah, 80%. I think 80% is more than enough, just for field 20. If we were doing the other 2 fields, we would probably look at doing that. So let's get into it. And as you can see, we have missed a few bits and bobs, but like I said, this is we're going to get lime. We're going to get into it. We'll go back. We'll cover those bits and pieces. This is fairly straightforward. Covers a good range either side, to be honest, for all our fields. So we didn't need the extensions that we have. So that's pretty good. We just go down here a little bit now. Just run through and down. If we missed some little sections, that's not a biggie. So one thing we need to make sure of, and which is what we did, we ploughed first and then we have limed it. Now, and then what you do after that is then you cultivate it in and get it sorted and rest for basically planting. See if we can get all this in one motion. Might be get lucky there. It's hard to say. Yeah, no, looks like we've got it there. Go up that strip a little bit at the end there and a little bit there, and Bob's your uncle, Mary's your mother. We should be all done. Sun, yeah, a bit of a cloudy day today, but no rain has been forecast, so we are good to go. And we'll just get down here. So okay, we've used we've filled it up to 80%, so we've used a fair whack here. So I'm actually glad we didn't stop at 50. This is a big field, so about 80% is probably a good deal. Probably could have got away with 50, but that should be it. I'll just go here, make sure we're covered there. Alright, and that is that. We turn the off now, and I think we're good. All I'm just going to do is, look, pretty sure we are covered. I'm just going to launch the GoPro. Well, not the GoPro. What's it called again? The little thing that goes up in the air, and we'll have a quick nosy here. Alright, so we're good to go. There's a little bit at the top end here, so we'll go and get those. Just where I've turned, and we've missed them. So we'll just go through and just give those a dusting. Yeah, we should be fine. There we go. Just kind of where we've turned, and it just hasn't quite covered, and that's fine. And we're good. Okay. Perfect. So we have used, what have we got here? Concentrate, son. Yeah, okay, so we've got 20% left. So we used about 60%, which is pretty good going. So I'll keep that in mind for next time. We'll probably, you know, just reuse about 60, fill it up 60-65%. So we can now use this to fertilize, and we will do. However, we're going to just unload this, and then we will make sure we wash it out. got the water blaster somewhere here. I think we should be able to unload this. Let's have a look. Okay, yep, there we go. So that's gone back into the a sand pallet there. Sand pallet. Okay, so we're going to just go and give this a bit of a rinse out. So just turn that off, and we'll just go and do that now. You know, see what we can do. Not so worried about it. Oh, getting in here and just making sure it's not looking too bad. Making sure rinse all that any lime residue out. To be honest, it's not really going to be any harm, I would say, but you know, we'll get it done. Why not? Okay, now I'm just going to go and get ourselves some fertilizer. Now I do like this. It's now you may have noticed I have actually taken. Are we in the blocks? Yes, we are. Alright, we'll start filling up with fertilizer. I've taken a little. I'm pointing to the screen. If you look to the right hand side there of the fertilizer, you'll see that I've chopped. You can actually see the stump there. Chopped a little bit of the hedge fence away, and oh gee, I think. Oh no, we're going to look at probably. Gee, I don't even know if we can. Anyway, I chopped off a little bit of fence there. I think it looks quite good. Gives us a little bit more way. Okay, so I'm just going to check the fields here for a second. Yeah, okay, cool. All right. So we're going to do fields 11 and 10, and then I will look at, what time is it? It's lunchtime. Okay. Ooh, we might be able to start on the seeding today. We'll see how we go with all this, I think. Running it right here. Now I don't know what's happened here. Looks like a bit of overgrowth for something, so I'm going to investigate that and just see what the story is. We are getting all that there. Yep, now this won't take long. I don't mind a little bit of overlapping. In fact, this is going to be a fair whack. It's not going to take long at all. It kind of does more the merrier in a way. I'll just get that little strip here. So yeah, this is not going to take long at all in terms of getting both fields done today. Then we should be able to make a start. It is getting late spring, so we are kind of we are getting extra, hours in our day now. So that alone is a bonus. I think we'll just go straight down. Again, we can see a little bit of that overflow there, like a caving almost of the field. Now you are taking it. It looks. I'm going to have to investigate that and see what's happened. Okay, so that's so 4 bales left. All right, so we're going to go and return this now. Then we'll come back and we've got, we do have time to make a start in field 20. Luckily, I actually still think we've got my beacons on. Actually, look at that line there. Nice. If we can get that done today, I think we should be fine. Alright, we'll get out. I'll do this one. Right, this should already ready to rock and roll with seeds. It's got wheat, it's got enough fertiliser. We are only going to do field number 20 today. So we'll get in and get that started. Race down here. Literally racing down. I keep wanting to go through there to the next field, and it's like, no, that's not the way to go. Tractor needs a bit of a clean. So now remember, this does cultivate at the same time. This has got a bit of an incline on the field. So you will note as well. I'll just stick it down now. I think we're right, yep. And we will turn it on and start to rock and roll, baby. We probably missed that strip a little bit. That's fine. We'll do that. I'll come in actually. We'll do the hidden. I could use Courseplay on this. I'm very. It's a mod I have been playing around with offline, but I like to do as much as I can for now. So, and I don't think even with this extra field it's going to give some more work, that's for sure. But I believe it's not too much to handle in a day. And I just want to comment, I like, one of the things I like about these textures and stuff, look at that. There's lime on the floor because of my boots. There's lime on the, you know, on the grills and everything from, well, we're liming a field, so, you know, hey, one, you know, that's excellent. It's another mod, believe it or not, but I believe also Farm Simulator itself does a lot of that, so it's always good to see. Now I'm going to go down that strip again and just get that little bit there that we missed. Just make sure we get it all done right. Brilliant. And I'm just, okay, we'll just slowly raise you up now. I'm just gonna try, and we'll just do our best to kind of even keel this out. Then we will do the rest of the field. And while I do that, I'm going to press play on the mic way, and we're going to get the radio rocking and rolling with some tunes or something, and we will let you see just what we do here. Alright, so you don't have to stay in, you don't have to do our madness, and I do enjoy doing my my little bit of madness here. And yeah, we will, I'm going to cut in quite early here. But hey, let's get going. Rock and roll, baby.
Chanukah, oh Chanukah, come light the menorah. Let's have a party, we'll all dance the hora. Gather round the table, we'll give you a treat. Says evil mean to play with your life as we speak. And while we are playing, the candles are burning low. One for each night they shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago. Chanukah, oh Chanukah, come light the menorah. Let's have a party, we'll all dance the hora. Gather round the table, we'll give you a treat. Said we will need to play with the light as we speak. And while we are playing, the candles are burning low. One for each night they shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago. One for each night they shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago. Hey!
Okay, so we are back. This is the last strip. As you can see, we've got like 1% of our fertilizer left. Can we get down this strip and finish off without running out of fertilizer? That, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, is the question of the day. We'll see. I think we... Oh, jeepers. 5, 4... Yeah, I think we'll do it. Can we get out that little strip there? 3, 2... Oh, we're going to push this. Look, at the end of the day, it's not going to be... at the end of the day, it's not the end of the day. The main thing is getting a little bit of seed in here. I think we can. Yep. And that is the end of our fertilizer. So, I'm going to race back. I'm going to top up a little bit. Come back around. Clean up the edges. Off camera. I think that's enough for now. I don't really think you want to see me race back, pick up fertilizer and come back down here and finish off the little bits and pieces. But that took about, that took about 3 hours to finish off that field and do that field really. So yeah, not too bad. Right, so all that is done. We are just going to hose off now. I should have lifted that up, to be honest. We're going to just hose off both the equipment here. And we are also going to spray off the good old tractor. Yeah, that all sorted out there. She's a bit muddy. Looks alright. Got the windscreen. Oh, it's stuck in here. Goodness gracious. Yep, okay. Just polish off. She's looking a lot better. Looking almost new. Yep, okay, excellent. Got to take care of our equipment, so we're going to park that up in here, and then I'm going to figure out what to do with those tomorrow. I'll probably have to go and get myself a fork and, well, yeah, bale spike, and then we'll get into it. Now, still haven't here we are. Not the best here, but we'll get it in. Okay, excellent. So we'll leave you here tonight too. And sun's on the way down. I need to sort out all these pallets here. Yeah, and get them back sorted into one. If we can't, well, yeah, we probably might be able to. Anyway, I'll sort that out again. And in regards to that shed, the vehicle shed I was talking about, like I said, early summer they're looking to get that installed. It may be late spring, but we'll see how we go. But that's all the work we have today. I will probably see you in a couple of days, just probably summer, end of spring mainly. There's not much more to do. We've got a fair whack done today, as you can see on our charts here. We're just logging into the iPad. So we've got our wheat now seeded, obviously, which is good. We've got, and you can see the planted, and field 10 is starting to grow. Now, fertilizer, yeah, I wasn't sure, and I did kind of expect, and you got to understand, I'm fairly new to farming here. So field 11, the fertilizer didn't quite take, so it's only registering on the, what's the word, some technical mumbo jumbo, that it's only registering on the app that we've only put on basically one stage there, because obviously it's, the seeds really, they're still kind of, well, they haven't really started to grow yet. They're still in the germination or planted stage. So that's kind of why they show. But we've done that anyway. Field 20 is rocking and rolling, ready to go. So yeah, things are looking good. The forecast for the next few days, is there we go. So Friday is looking cloudy pretty much throughout. Late rain on Friday evening, but then sun into Saturday and Sunday. But of course, further out the forecast, there's plenty that can change. So I'm glad at least we've got all that done, and we are ready to rock and roll now. Anyway, yeah, so field 10, field 11 and field 20 work's done today. So obviously more fertilizing needs to be done on 10 and 11, which we can do, and then we will try and marry them up, so when field 10 needs to be fertilized, we can do all three at the same time. I do need to get a better light in here. It's a little bit of light. Anyway, now look, comment down below, let me know how you think of the series. You enjoying it? Is there anything you'd like me to not do or do? Are you happy with the time lapses and the way I'm doing the time lapses there, kind of speeding things up? I just figure that you probably wouldn't want to sit there and watch me do 3 hours in game of real time sort of farm work as such, like ploughing and fertilizing. So I've done the time lapsing. Let me know what the sort of music as well. It's just bits and bobs that I kind of get, if I had my way, all the music would be Elvis, but this is Farm Simulator. So anyway, folks, I will leave you there. I've done enough jibber jabber today. Hope you've enjoyed this episode. I am enjoying this game, and I'm enjoying doing the content creating again for it, which is good. As I'm trying to get some different things out there in the channel. How far this series goes all depends on you. I am probably planning to do at least one full season, which will be obviously through the winter into the harvest of next season, where we can then get the harvest of this season, and maybe into the spring of next season. But that's all up to you. Let me know down below. Anyway, folks, I am Parkera. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Take care of each other. Make sure you stay safe, especially at the moment with all this corona beer virus going on and stuff. Kia kaha.